What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Coventry Comeback. This is the first season's review, and we're going to put a goal of the season contention stuff in here as well. There's highlights. We're going to go over what's happened in the season, and yeah, goal of the season is going to follow as well. So quite a nice little episode for you today. Hopefully you enjoy this one. But for now, we played a few more games before the end of the season, so let's take a look at what happened. All right, lads, it's the last one for this season. I've got a confession to make. I missed out one of the games, and it involved one of the best goals you're ever, well, you're not going to see it, and there's a goal, by the way. That's a goal that happened. But let's talk about that game that we I didn't record it, and it was an accident. And Michael Doyle, believe it or not, scored one of the best goals I've ever scored in FIFA, and you're never going to see it because, like I said, I didn't record it and I was gutted. So yeah, you've got these ones to deal with. We've scored 2 already, I think. How many goals are in here now? There's another one going in. Look at that, 3-0. I think we won that one. That's a good start, really, isn't it? Next game then, and to be honest, lads, none of this is going to be any good to what I was just talking about. This is an alright goal, though, to be fair. Cuts all the way inside, gets all the way into the box, puts it into the back of the net, and that, to be fair, is how that game ended as well. Jody Jones there, up for goal of the season, maybe. Another game then, and we're getting this ball out to this right-hand side. Jody Jones has got it, charges down this right-hand side line. What's he going to do with it? He tries to cross it. It's a nice little finish into the back of the net, and that also finished 1-0. Moving it on then, and we have a corner to kick things off in this game. I can't see who we're playing against, but it was a good header nonetheless, and yeah, it's a good start to this game. We go 1-0 up there, and then whoever we're playing against is they're running towards our goal, and what's going to happen? He cuts back, and they finish it off pretty simply, to be honest. That wasn't very good defending, but look at that for a finish. That is pretty special. Goal of the season, that's coming up soon, don't you worry. Next bunch of highlights, and this is a game that had quite a few goals in it. So we start with a Lee Burge throw, and we see ourselves coming down this right-hand side. We'll get it forward really, really quickly, and then what we're going to do here, Ponticelli, he's found himself through. He has the shot. He puts it into the top left corner. He goes past one, and I mean, his dribbling scared a few defenders there. I'm not going to lie, but look at this for a goal. Jordan Shipley. Oh my word, what a special strike that is. That'll be featured in the goal of the season at the end of this video as well. But boys, like, this is pretty decent so far. We're 2-0 up. I think, is this Morecambe? Who is this? I don't know who we're playing. And they're coming forward anyway. Good little pass in. Defence is all over the place. They just cut it apart. And it's now 2-1. Moving it on into the next clip then, and we're coming forward once again. Their defence this time, absolutely shocking. So we're coming forward. We cut that apart, and then we're into the box. And obviously from here, we're going to finish that one into the bottom right corner. Nice and simple. It's 3-1. And new highlight then is coming to them. Again, what's happened to the defence? I don't really know. They didn't want to... Positioning went out the window for this game, put it that way. And the final highlight of the highlights of Season 1. We're down this right-hand side. What is going to happen? Can you guess? Can you guess? He crosses it, and we scored a volley. It was a pretty good goal in the end. And that is it. Highlights, Season 1, finished. Okay, so that's what happened in the last few games of the season. Now, we did actually score an amazing goal with Michael Doyle. I'll walk you through it a little bit because I mentioned it in the highlights. But basically, we went past about 4 people, and then Michael Doyle just slotted it in with his right foot, which is his weaker foot, in the bottom corner. It was Lionel Messi-esque. It was so good. I looked at my recording, and the timer wasn't going. I was like, oh no, what have I done? What have I done? I didn't record it, so that whole game didn't get recorded. I was absolutely gutted, but take my word for it, that would have won goal of the season. But we're going to have the goal of the season contenders later anyway at the end of the video. But for now, let's have a look at the season and review it a little bit. So as you can see, we've got the league table. We played 46 games, we won 33, we drawn 8, we lost 5. It's been a mad season. We've played so well. We've just smashed it. You can see we finished on 107 points, 25 ahead of Mansfield. That's how good we were. 73 goal difference, 108 goals. So obviously the goal of the season you're going to see at the end of the video, that's taken me quite a lot to look at. I'm not going to lie. I've looked at about 120 goals-ish. It's a lot. That is a lot. And obviously that game I didn't record, I missed about 3 then or something. But we scored a lot of goals. We conceded a lot less, and we've done really, really well this season. So it couldn't have gone better. If we move it over then and have a look at the cups that we were in, obviously the FA Cup, we got ourselves to, I believe, the round of 32 or the one before that. We lost to Arsenal anyway. We got thumped by Arsenal. Man United ended up winning that one. Man United also won the Caribou Cup. We didn't get really far in this one, I don't think. Oh, there we did. We got to the quarterfinals. That's when we lost to Arsenal. Who did we lose in the FA Cup to? I don't actually remember. But We lost to Arsenal here. Arsenal lost in the final to Man United. So, yeah, well done to Man United. Let's move on again. Checkatrade Trophy, who cares about that? So, we're going to have to take a look at the top goal scorers of the league. And as you might have seen just then, Jordan Ponticelli, he didn't come first. I mean, technically he did, but he's joint first with Tom Pope and I'm going to assume Matt Hilton, but I don't actually know his first name. I'm just guessing. He got 20 goals throughout the league season. Now, don't forget he was injured for about 2 months-ish, so he missed a lot of games there. But he was still leading when he came back, and obviously he's been caught up with towards the end of the season. Jody Jones, though, had a good second half of the season, got 19 goals in the end. Ben Stevenson's up there as well in 7th place. He got 15 goals. We've got, who else? There's someone else there as well. Liam Kelly, which is quite a surprising one. He got himself 13 goals, which is, I mean, very good. And also down the bottom of that list as well, we've got Mark McNulty getting himself 13 goals. So that's where the bulk of our goals came from. But it's a shame but Jordan Ponticelli couldn't become a top goal scorer in this league. Moving it over to the assists, and we just swarm this. Look at it. Ben Stevenson getting 24 assists in the league. That is absolutely insane. Next is Jordan Ponticelli. He's done well to even get up there, but nowhere near Ben Stevenson. Next person then, Mark McNulty. So fair play to Mark McNulty. Got himself 12 assists. Now, towards the end of the season, we sort of swapped out Mark McNulty and put Devon Kelly-Evans in. I think for good reason. Devon Kelly-Evans is younger and he's got more potential, but Mark McNulty's had a solid season and we're going to keep him on. We've also got there Liam Kelly getting 9 assists, so obviously, again, he's had an amazing season. Really surprised me, to be fair. And Jody Jones up there on 9, and that's the end of that one for the assists. We move it over. Clean sheets, Lee Bird led the way, 20 clean sheets. I hated him throughout this season. I thought he was rubbish, and I'm looking for a new goalkeeper, but he's done all right, I guess. He's topped with clean sheets, but fair play in the end. I didn't really rate him, but he's done all right. Okay, so I've set up a little best 11 that I thought was, yeah, the most useful team we've played with. So this is how it looks. Obviously, Lee Bird in goal is the only one that really played. The back four consists of Ryan Haynes, Rod McDonald, Jordan Willis, and Dion Kelly-Evans. Dion Kelly-Evans didn't play a lot of games, and when he did play, I was like, oh my god, this guy is so good. He's so fast, and I just rate him a lot. We'll go through like individual stats in a minute, but the midfield three, Jordan Shipley has been insanely good. Liam Kelly as well has had a great season. Ben Stevenson has been a different class apart. And then the front three, we've got Devon Kelly-Evans, Jordan Ponticelli, and Jody Jones. And you can see straight away from the overalls of these players, they're way too good to be playing in League 2. And hopefully going into League 1, we're going to smash it up even more. The bench then, we've got O'Brien, who again didn't really play. Grimmer, Davies, Michael Doyle, who was in, to be fair, was alright in most parts. Tom Bayliss has come on leaps and bounds in this season, and he's looking pretty solid. Kyle Finn, and obviously Mark McNulty. So that's the starting 11 I would have picked for the season. That's the best 11 I think we've had for the season. So really good so far. Let's go take a look at the squad hub. We'll start off with the squad stats then, and obviously we can see who had the most appearance. It was Lee Burge. Now this takes into account the every competition we've been in, not just the league. So obviously we've got League 2 games there. Lee Burge played in every single one of those. The Caribou Cup, the Checkatrade Trophy, the FA Cup, everything. So he's played 58 games, got 24 clean sheets, average rating of 7.3, so he's actually done alright. I think I'm just being a bit harsh on him, but yeah, no, I don't think so. And then obviously you can see who's played the most games here. Looks pretty straightforward. Jody Jones, 56, Jordan Willis. Some of the main players are getting most of the games there. Move it over to the top goal scorers then, and as you can see, Jordan Ponticelli leading the way, 39 games, 23 goals. He's done really well for himself. 20 goals in the league. He gets 3 in the Caribou Cup. So, yeah, pretty good for him. Jody Jones there second. Ben Stevenson. Just look down that list. It's pretty solid as far as goals are concerned. Now, 2 players here haven't played a lot of games, but they've got themselves a decent amount of goals. Brocky, in that one game, I thought was the worst signing I'd ever made in a FIFA, and that's saying something, because we've had Marvin Zordell, we've had Dominic Solanke. I thought he was shocking, and then in the next few games, while not recording properly, he went and scored a few goals, so well done to him. Stuart Bevan, again, 4 goals, 4 assists in 5 games. He did really well, but he's old, isn't he? So we're going to have to wave goodbye to him soon. But that's the goals list for you. We'll move it over to the assists. As you can see, Ben Stevenson actually got 25 assists, so he did really well. 24 in the league, which is amazing. An average rating in the league of 8.5. Let that sink in for a second. 8.5. It's incredible. That is absolutely insane. 8.2 overall, which is just phenomenal. Jordan Ponticelli, second on that list. Matt McNulty, Liam Kelly, Jody Jones, the usual suspects. And yeah, did really, really well there. We won't need to go over the clean sheets, but let's move it on to the attributes, and we can see who's made the most of a change throughout the season. We'll just flick it over to who is our best player so far, and it's Jody Jones. Without a shadow of a doubt, it is Jody Jones. He is absolutely insane. Now, as you can see here, 92 pace, 80 dribbling. Let's have a look at a few of his stats. He's had an overall change of +8. It's been just incredible for me. Speed is it's there to begin with, but we've worked on his stamina, we've worked on his attack position. It's making him into an absolute beast once again. Ball control, +16, dribbling, +10, finishing, +13. He's looking incredible. 78 ball control, 80 dribbling, 72 finishing. I'm working on his long shots now, and hopefully he's just going to be insane for League One, Championship, and maybe even the Premiership as well. He's been really, really decent. We'll actually switch this over to the overall change to see who's doing the most. Jordan Ponticelli has done the most overall change, +9, which is just crazy. Let's see here. Acceleration's gone up +5, agility's got up +7, stamina's gone up. So he's obviously quite a useful forward to have. The thing where he really comes into his own though, we had to, well, at the start of the season, we've been training him throughout the season apart from when he was injured. His ball control and dribbling start off really, really poor, so you have to train him, because his finishing, it speaks for itself. So we've worked on his dribbling and ball control. His ball control is now 71, his dribbling is now 68, so they've gone up +22 and +26, which is insane. And then the finishing up +10 to 72. And obviously he's got the finesse shot. If he's in front of goal and you finesse it, more than likely it's going in the back of the net. And as you saw this season, he's scored loads of goals, and hopefully the same will be happening next season, and his overall will just go up more and more. Jody Jones got up +8. We've just gone through him, so we'll leave that one alone. A surprise one then, Tom Bayliss, 19 years old. He's now overall 60. He's gone up +8. He's absolutely flying up. Look at this. Stamina's gone up +23, which is, well, it's crazy good, isn't it? His physical attributes aren't the best, but they're okay, they'll do. And then we move it over to this, and as you can see, ball control 67, dribbling 70. He's got some decent passing stats as well. A good backup centre midfielder for us going forward. And obviously, if he keeps improving like that, he's going to be quality. Jordan Shipley got up +8 as well. Is looking really, really good. His physical stats are pretty decent anyway, but obviously the stamina's gone up. And then we move it over to the technical stuff, and there's a few greens in there, which is quite nice to look at, isn't it? Ball control 72, crossing 74, dribbling 74, free kick 71, curve 76. So he's looking really, really good. Ben Stevenson is now 70 rated, got up +7. As you can see here, loads of greens for Ben Stevenson. Been one of my best players so far. Hopefully you can take that forward as well. And yeah, just players have just flown up. Devon Kelly Evans +7, Ryan Haynes +4, Kyle Finn +4, Dion Kelly Evans +3, Chris Campbell. All the youngsters for Coventry City. I've made no signings. All the youngsters have gone flying up, and it's really, really good to see. As far as finances are concerned, we're just going to move it over here so we can see who's leaving and who's staying. So the people leaving are Stuart Bevan, Kyle Reid and Michael Doyle. They're all old, they're all getting on a bit, they've all gone down as well in overall. So Michael Doyle's gone down -2, sorry. Kyle Reid's gone down 1, Bevan's gone down 1. Bevan's been really good. Michael Doyle's been really good. Kyle Reid didn't really play, but he played out on loan. They're all going to leave. And then we've got a few contracts here running out next season that I'm unsure about. I'm unsure about Max Biamo. I might try and sell him. I'm unsure about Andreu. He hasn't played at all. I'm going to try and sell him because his value is 750k. If we can get anywhere near that, I'll be so happy. He's just not going to play. Vincenti as well. I'm trying to get rid of him. Liam Kelly's going to stay, but I'm unsure on if he can stay a bit longer, because obviously he's 28, and by the time he gets to 30 he'll start declining, so I'm unsure just yet. Chris Stokes the same, Davies the same, Dominic Hyam, he's the same as well. Turnbull's just come back from loan. He's decent, so he's going to be a rotational option, but I haven't gone through a contract yet. And same with the goalkeepers. But then we come into the youngsters as well, and they've all got 2-3 year contracts, so we don't have to worry about those just yet. So it's looking pretty solid. As far as the board expectations go, we're an 86 manager popularity rating, so we've done alright there. Youth development, we haven't signed anyone, so we don't have to worry about that one. We're not going to do it, simple as that. Brand exposure, did this one dead easy. All you had to do was just keep a streak of 85% attendance in 5 consecutive home matches. That's easy. That's so easy. If you're winning, they come. That's it, sorted. finances then. This was for the start of the season. I did do that one. I didn't care about that one. I wasn't bothered at all. Like, seriously, who cares? This one then, gain automatic promotion. Did that, absolutely dead simple. Okay, so I thought I might show you this one. It might be a little bit interesting throughout the seasons. The Premier League, Manchester City won it this season with 84 points. Manchester United coming in second place, Chelsea third, Spurs fourth, and Everton out of nowhere with fifth. Did anyone do shocking? Is anyone there that shouldn't be there? It looks pretty straightforward, to be honest. The top 7 is as you'd expect, so yeah, nothing really too crazy there. Burnley getting relegated, which in real life is a bit of a shocker. I don't know when I don't know how they're doing now as this comes out, but in this game, in real time, they're doing all right. They're currently beating Manchester United 2-1. That's where we stand in real life right now. So it's currently Boxing Day. So you see the Championship, Norwich. Oh, Villa got promoted. That's just ruined this whole video. Sorry, lads. I really shouldn't have. I'm really sorry about that. Okay, so teams we're going to see next year are Barnsley, Burton Albion, and Bolton. They're all getting relegated into League One. We're going to see them next year, and hopefully we can smash them. Look at Barnsley there. They did terrible. They conceded 103 goals. Oh, my word. 15 points. So we should be looking to spank them next season. Okay, going into the next season, though, I do have players on my radar. So we've got Ben Woodburn there. I think would be amazing signing. Phil Foden, obviously one of the youth players and won the Youth Cup, Youth World Cup for England under 17s, I believe. He's there as well, 69 rated. We got me. Somehow he's there. He actually looks like me as well. What a weirdo. He's there. I might sign me just for the laugh. Ryan Sessegnon there as well. James Maddison is also going to be on this list at some point. We're currently scouting him to see how he's like. But yeah, going forward, I feel like these are some of the signings I might make. But there are other people out there, so I might make a change on that. I won't bore you with the rest of that until the next episode, but for now, we have got goal of the season. Make sure to get your votes in for this one. It's going to be quite a good one. So, without further ado, here it is, Coventry City's first season, goal of the season contenders coming right at you. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward. Whatever you saw there, there's quite a lot of good goals. go down the list and pick whichever one you want to win. Get it in the comment section down below. So obviously if you want goal B, just type goal B, and then that will count as a vote towards goal of the season contender. We'll carry this on further down the line. Whoever wins goal of the season will go towards goal of the series, which will happen at the end of the series, and then from there we'll do a giveaway on whoever gets the correct goal of the series winner. So get your goal of the season contenders in. There are some pretty good ones there. But apart from that, thank you all for watching. I greatly appreciate it. That is season 1 finished, done, finito, and yeah, it's been a good one, hasn't it? Let's go into League 1 then. Not really where we belong, but we're going to smash that one as well. I'm looking for back-to-back promotions. Are we going to do it? I'm feeling like it, boys. This has been Cookie6. I hope you've liked this video. If you have, like the video, subscribed for more Coventry comeback. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Take care.